In this tutorial, I will show you how to go on your first adventure. Now, what you want to do is you want to go into the bags and gadgets category, buy a basic flashlight, a basic backpack, and also buy a stick. Now you want to take your backpack and just drop it on your back to basically equip it. If you heard that little equipping noise, then that means it's equipped. For our first adventures, we will be going mining. So let's go ahead and enter the mines. The mines entrance should kind of look like this. They should be mines, but sometimes Animal Company updates and they move the entrances and revamp the lobby. But without further ado, let's enter the mines. So it's super dark in here, so let's activate our flashlight. Let's go inside. Now there will be this digging area, but this is only for experienced players. You can see our stick does not work in here, which means we are too much of a beginner to visit this area. So let's go ahead and go into the actual mines. Now you can see inside here it's a bit muddy, but let's drop our flashlight and our backpack. But you do want to use the activation button to open your backpack. Now let's start mining. Now here you can see that an ore has dropped out the copper, so we can go ahead and just drop it. You just want to drop it over the backpack and it inside. Now we got a little ore here. Drop that right in. Go ahead. And once the items just won't go in your backpack, it means that it's full, and that means your mining hole for now is over. You want to drop your backpack on your back and head back to safety. So now we just want to go ahead and go into our selling machine. And you can see we have 70 nuts right now. Drop in all our things. Put our backpack back on our back. Activate selling and thingy. And as you can see, we have earned a lot of nuts for beginners. Now, one thing I should mention for adventuring is that if this is your first time ever playing, you should have a free backpack in your stash, and not just a mini backpack like that one, an actual good backpack. Now for beginners, this is really useful since you can't get this backpack like anywhere else unless you unlock it. So you can go ahead and grab your backpack and your good one, put it on your back. And what I recommend is after each adventure, throw away your stick and get a new one since the stick is really bad and it breaks fast. Now let's go on an adventure with our newly found backpack. We are back at the good old mines. Let's drop our flashlight and our backpack. Take the ores. Put them inside. Repeat the process. Now you see that yellow guy right over there? That's a mimic. There's also a spider there. Yeah, so let's try to avoid the mimic since he is dangerous. So let's keep just in the basic area. Or we could go further and go into the main mines area. Here we can get better ore. And now you see that purple ore. This purple ore is how you get. As you can see, I mined it. I got research points immediately, which is crazy since it's only a chance. It's not 100%. Now, also, something that you can do that I should mention, you can take your grip and grip onto ores to mine the ones that are further on top. But as you can see, our stick broke, which means our adventure is over. Now let's go ahead. Sell our food. I'll even drop in my flashlight for extra luck. And let's sell. And from that we got 225, which puts us at almost a 500.
Me and my bro were talking about how Torah lives a roaring night, but I said chill bro, let's go